Hello, my name is Richard James Gennari. I'm one of the executive producers for Selway Studios and also a co-writer of The Given Days. Now, Joshua, Michael, and Jonathan began their collaboration on this screenplay about 10 years ago. But it wasn't until a few years ago when Josh started Selway Studios and asked me to join him as an executive producer that I came aboard, and he asked me also to help review some of the film projects that he hoped to film. This I did. And when I read The Given Days, I became very, very interested at the possible potential of this story. So I accepted their offer to become a co-writer and to help expand and develop the story, as well as keeping the integrity of the original concept. Well, now Given Days not only deals with post-traumatic stress disorder, PTSD, but also has a multicultural component. It deals with friendships, betrayals, alcohol abuse, and domestic violence, and so much more. That's why I'm excited to become part of this far-reaching project, and I hope you will be too. Thank you.
Hello, my name is Kat Dariana, and I'm a board member for Selway Studios production company. My role with Selway Studios is as a creative consultant, and my background in filmmaking is as a hairstylist and a makeup artist. I have been a stylist and makeup artist for 11 years. Kind of linking up with Selway Studios productions has been a really great adventure for me. We have just kind of rolled out this script, The Given Days, and I felt with reading this script, not only was it incredibly well written, but it had such a spot-on depiction of what PTSD really looks like.
So one of the big conversations that James and I had was how to shoot this for the feature film to emphasize the difference between the civilian world and the world at war. And we, after a lot of talking and mulling it over, figured we would shoot this with two very distinct photography styles to make that stand out in the feature film.
So for all of the stuff taking place in the civilian world, we're doing everything on tripods or sliders or dollies so that it's nice and smooth, because that's how things are in the civilian world. It's nice and calm and peaceful. And then we're doing everything handheld for the shots that take place in Iraq to sort of simulate a little bit for the audience that energy and sort of unpredictability, instability.
Hi, I'm John Gennari, and I'm playing Justin Parker in The Given Days. This project started about 10 years ago when my brother had asked me to help him write a screenplay that would help to tell the story of veterans who are really suffering from PTSD that don't have a platform to tell it on and really have no one to talk to about it. And over the next several months, we wrote the screenplay and finished it and felt good about it, and we just sat on it and didn't really know what the next steps were. And it's a really wonderful thing because now 10 years later, the story's taken on a whole new life of its own and really tells a modern tale about it that I think is really beautiful. And I'm glad that it had the 10 years to sit and incubate, because it's become a whole new story that is very inclusive of a lot of people and a lot of people's stories that I think a lot of people will be able to relate to.
Action.
2. Hi, my name's Amanda Bear Medicine. I'll be playing the role of Sierra Rainwater. Basically, we are on the Given Days teaser, which is exciting, finally getting that going. But right now we're just shooting certain sequences or certain scenes. Right now we're shooting the part where she is being embraced by her father, and he's just trying to let her know that what Justin did was okay, and like it's what his spirit needed, and she needs to be okay with that. Like, he needs to follow his journey in life. So that's what we're doing right now.
Hello, my name is T. Goodvoice. I play the character Thomas Rainwater, and we're shooting this scene between Thomas and his daughter, and her grief over her love taken off on her, basically ghosting her. So I'll be, consoling her as best as a dad can.
So one of the things that's really exciting for me with this project is to be able to showcase the indigenous people, specifically the Blackfoot tribe, in a major way. And I'm super excited to have Teague, Yolanda, and Amanda all kind of embrace this project and be part of the project. But even more so, I'm super excited to have them also. They're actually cultural advisors for me on my board at Selway Studios. And so it's been a very exciting time to be able to take this project and to seek out the input from both Teague and Amanda and Yolanda about different aspects of their characters and the culture and how do we portray this accurately. Because there's some things where I think as filmmakers we need to make sure, especially when we are portraying another culture or have another culture on film, that we are seeking advice from the people to which they are from that culture. And that's always kind of been a pet peeve of mine. So I just want to say publicly thank you to Teague, Amanda, and Yolanda for coming alongside me and giving me the input I need to be able to portray your people accurately. And thank you for bringing such awesome characters to life in this project. So thank you so much. So another element that I'm really excited about is the opportunity to get to work with Evan Evans from E3 Studios. I contacted Evan a few years ago and talked to him about this project, and he was really excited about it, and we kind of had to put the project on hold because I wasn't able to at that time get the funding for it. And so now, but we've always touched base, he and I, and I'm super excited to actually have him part of this project and be able to get to work with someone so talented. So another really cool aspect that's in this film is Teague is a Native American flute player, and he has agreed to showcase some of his music in the film. And so I'm really honored to have that as an aspect of the film. And we're going to do some very unique things. And Teague and I have been talking a lot also about how to weave that in to some of the photography and cinematography to kind of bring a special spiritual element through the music to the characters and to the bond between both Justin and Amanda. That being said, I am super excited to be presenting this to you and to be moving forward with the Given Days project. For me, this has been a long time coming. For those of you who don't know, this started as my journalings from Iraq, and it kind of developed into its own story and became kind of a very therapeutic project for me as well. So I just want to say thank you to everybody and looking forward to working with you all.